style. If things are going wrong, put the blame on someone else. October 16th, 1967. It's happened, Lauren, just like you eventually said it would. I'm in love. Her name is Maria. She's from Italy and we met in statistics class. So she must be a nerd. But that's okay because, you know, so am I, and everyone watching these videos is probably a nerd. Oh well. She asked if she could copy my notes because her hand was tired. We ended up having lunch and we've been inseparable ever since. And now she really has a reason for her hand to be tired. She's incredible. She's got the most amazing red hair and I want you to meet her. I'll come by soon. Jack. December 19th, 1970. Lauren? Are you alright? Ever since Mom's funeral you've been hard to reach. I know it's been hard on us, but it's been 6 months. I tried calling but you never answer. I came by the other day but you didn't open the door. I knew you were there, Lauren. I could hear you. I risked using the spare key you gave me, but you changed the lock. Come for dinner on Christmas Eve. Maria is a great cook. We won't ask any questions. Just come. Mom might be gone, but we're still here. I miss my big sister. Jack. December 28th. Lauren, who is Joey? I went over last week to give you a Christmas gift. You didn't answer the door, but I heard you talking to somebody named Joey. Is it a boyfriend? Are you seeing a man named Joey? Is that why you've dropped off the map? Or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. For God's sake, talk to me! Jack. February 13th. Lauren, I know you're annoyed, but I am not sorry. I didn't want to do it, but you left me no choice. Hiring a private detective to follow you was the only option left. He told me some odd things. You won't talk to me, but you'll talk to total strangers. You'll go to every far corner of the city at the strangest hours, and you talk to yourself when you think you're alone. Don't deny it. He heard it, and so did I. Not that any of it made any sense. That alone is disturbing. Enough. But then he saw you collapse. You were all alone in some obscure park in the Bronx when you just fainted. He was about to call an ambulance, but then he saw you get up again and walk off like nothing happened. You were always there for me growing up. Don't shut me out, sis. Let me be there for you now. Jack. Well, you know, he's seeming like a very nice person. You know, he's doing what he could. So, he's a very likable character, even though we've never met him and probably never will. Jacko! Please stay away. Don't worry about me. There are things that need to be done, and I am the only one who can do them, god damn it. Don't ask me to explain. All I can say is that I understand our mother more than ever. She was never crazy, Jacko. Trust me on this, and take some comfort in it. You've grown up and you've grown tough, and you don't need anyone to fight your battles anymore. You don't need me, but I'll always be your big sister, Lauren. La-da-da-da! April 15th, 1973. Yeah, she didn't even bother putting a date on hers. How lazy is that? Look at that penmanship. It's terrible. Still better than mine. Much more readable. But I digress. I'm returning your letter because I refuse to accept it. No, you don't need to fight my battles. I'm not 14 years old anymore, but we are still family, and that's important, especially now that Dad has died. Look, you obviously have something going on, and that's fine. I don't have to be involved if you don't want me to, but I still want you involved in my life. Maria and I are getting married in November. You are coming. No stupid excuses. Jack, who's now getting understandably frustrated. November 24th, 1973. Greetings from Greece. If there were any words to describe the beauty of this place, it still wouldn't do it justice. A perfect spot for a honeymoon. Things have been busy, as you can imagine, but I wanted to quickly write to say that I'm glad you made the wedding. Of course, I'm still worried about you, but somebody has to be. You take care and stay in touch. Maria says hi. Jack.
There are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter.
Okay. I will look at those in a moment. March 31st, 1976. Dear Aunt Lauren. Yes, Aunt Lauren. You're an aunt. I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. We named her Rosangela, after Maria's grandmother. She's so quiet, she hardly cries at all. I'm all set to spoil her rotten, but Maria says to take it easy. Oh, that's easier said than done. I don't even want to think about the presents that we got for our little girl, and Jesus, it's only going to get worse in the future. Anyway, she looks just like her mother, and there's a bit of you in her eyes too. And Mom and Dad, everything our family was or will be, this child is it. Life is changing so fast. I just want to hold on to this tiny creature and never let go. The future is an exciting place, and I have everything I could ever want. I know he loves the child and all, but I don't know, just something about saying this tiny creature in text, it just comes across a bit weird. I don't know, those kind of things just seem different in your head. I don't want anything to change. Ever. Jack. Now, is this last page the photo? No, it's not. They must be a separate item now. Anyway, the law offices of Durkin and Goldberg. April 21st, 1981. Dear Miss Blackwell, it is indeed within your legal rights to take custody, okay, of your 5-year-old niece with the death of her parents. You are the only living relative. Please contact our office and we will start the necessary paperwork. Sincerely, John Durkin. And that's it. The phone! Let's answer it.
Hello?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
Prick.
Yeah.
I've got a little assignment for you today.
Assignment?
Human interest, Blackwell. Suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but...
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
Yes, but...
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
Listen.
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
But I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Jeremy's over at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I hate him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but... oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done. It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter. Sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this.
Yay, we have a notepad now. And, you know, I kind of think maybe it's worth it if, you know, it pays the bills for your 500 square foot room.
I'm not ready for bed.
Just wanted to look around. Maybe poke through your underwear drawer. You know, the usual. What do we got up here? Wedding photo and Christmas photo. Let's have a look. Okay, there's a few bits to look at here.
I don't want to ruin the picture. Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older.
Well, that's because he was older when you were born.
I assume that's my mother. She sort of looks like me, I guess. Other than that, she's a total stranger.
Yeah, she sort of looks like you if you were hysterical. I don't know, crazy eyes.
That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was.
I don't know, because there's nothing I can investigate further. So I'll put it away. Now let's look at Christmas. Okay. Nice Christmas tree. No present. Let's see. Can't look at that, can't look at that. And can't look at anything there. That's nice, it's just something to look at. Okay, put it away. Do we have any notes yet? Joanne, an NYU student living in the Brittany house.
All I know about Joanne is that she was an NYU student who killed herself.
Okay, photograph.
My boss asked me to find a photograph of Joanne to put it in the paper. No, I don't see any connection.
Okay, so that's just making connections between items. That could become useful in the future. Let's go and see if we can have a look at this place. Do we want to talk to Nishanti first? I don't know. Let's see.
Come in. Hello, Rosa. Come in, come in. Don't mind the pooch, he's harmless.
It's a nice, simple little place. I don't know, the colouring is a bit too dark though. But the elephant tapestry is kind of interesting. And the dog has his food and water. And he walks about.
Let me guess, you're hungry again? Go get it.
Okay, that could be important. Let's see, can't look at the clothes, can't look at that, can't look at that. Let's look at the dog.
Come on, boy.
Greet him.
Hi, dog.
His name is Moti.
Right, Moti. See ya.
Yeah, bye-bye, Moti. Nobody cares. See, this woman has a fridge. She doesn't just go for the Chinese. Actually, she has a whole wall separating her kitchen from there. And wait a minute. There's no door into a bedroom here.
You know I spoil you.
So maybe the couch folds out.
Go get it.
I don't know, she looks kind of old. I don't think, she'd really want to be just having a fold-out thing. Oh well, let's talk. Make small talk.
So, how are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. Right, Moti? Aren't we just fine?
Let's ask about the apartment.
You have a very nice apartment.
Thank you. A bit small, but that's New York for you.
Okay, let's talk about
That
the
dog
dog.
is adorable.
Moti? He's spoiled rotten, but he's good company. He's taken quite a shine to you, that's for sure.
Huh, yeah. Usually I'm not good with animals.
You never had a childhood pet?
A pet? No, I had a teddy bear.
Well, you probably had the right idea. Moti's a little thing, but you wouldn't know it from the amount he eats.
He's very active, it seems.
Yes, that probably explains it. See that box of biscuits? I buy a new one every 2 days. Moti doesn't have a stomach. He has a black hole that sucks in food. Feel free to give him one if you like.
I used to be like that. But then my metabolism caught up to my appetite.
Could I try feeding the dog?
Sure, here, take one. I have plenty. Go ahead and feed him. He's always hungry.
Nah, I'll just ask about the flute rather than feeding the stupid dog.
So, you play the flute, huh?
Yes, I play the flute. It's called a bansuri. What about you? Do you play an instrument?
Me? No, I can hardly play the kazoo.
Let's see. You strike me as being creatively inclined. Are you a painter? A writer?
Well, I'm trying to be a writer.
I knew it. Anything published?
Nothing really, aside from book reviews in the Village Eye.
Village Eye? You mean that little paper they sell at the stand?
You've read it?
I've seen it around, but I've never actually read it. Perhaps I will the next time I see it.
Well, that would be nice. Reading my work, criticizing it. I don't think she'd do that. She seems like a nice person.
Why do you play the flute in the park?
It's a place to go, I suppose. I was walking there one day and I had the bansuri with me, so I started playing. Next thing I knew, I had a bunch of people around me. So I go there as often as I can now. It gets me out of this stuffy apartment, and I admit I like the attention. Plus, Moti loves the dog run there. Well, he did until they closed it down.
Well, I'm sure she also kind of likes the fact that they probably give her a few quid as well. I mean, if someone's standing there for hours playing good music, you'd probably give them, you know, just something small, just to say, yeah, that was nice. I appreciate being able to listen to it.
You seem very friendly with the people in this building.
Well, I didn't grow up here. I didn't realize it was taboo to chat with neighbors.
Well, it's not taboo exactly, it's just...
Oh, I know, just one of those unspoken things. I've found that most people are pretty friendly, though, once you take the first step. People have their defenses up most of the time. You know what I'm talking about?
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, hopefully that skipping doesn't happen again. Let's talk about this dog run.
Why did they close down the dog run? It seemed okay to me.
Nobody really knows. It started about a week ago. Dogs started howling, running around like maniacs, acting strange. Some even hurled themselves at the fence door trying to get out. They say it's some kind of high-frequency wave that's caused by electric cables or something. Some high-pitched sound that the dogs can hear, but we can't. But I know better.
You know better.
Definitely. I noticed these things. I could tell that things weren't quite right. Something in the air. It's not a high-pitched noise. That would only cause a dog pain. This was more than pain. The dogs were scared.
What was there to be scared of?
I have no idea. But I know what I sensed, just like you did.
Me?
You sensed it. Don't think I didn't notice.
I didn't sense anything.
Well, perhaps. Maybe I'm just spouting nonsense.
You know, I think if the dogs were being hurt, you know, frequency was so loud and it was hurting their ears and whatnot, I'm pretty sure that would scare them. So, yeah. Let's thank her again.
Thanks again for helping me out earlier. I'd probably be sleeping in a hotel tonight if it weren't for you.
Oh, didn't you hear? The strike's over.
Really?
It only lasted a few hours according to the report on the radio.
I suppose that's irony.
I suppose so.
Irony!
Well, I'd better go.
Take care, Rosa. Come back whenever you'd like.
Well, that was a nice little chat. She is a very nice neighbor. Go away, dog. I'm leaving now. Stop following me. Stay in the house. Damn dog. Well, we're done there. Let's go and see the corpse of this suicide girl. At Brittany Hall dorm.
Ugh. I feel like hell and I have to interview college kids. Hopefully this won't take too long.
Oh, there's nothing worse than interviewing people when you feel like hell.
The sign reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilberg.
Well, they're not the dead girl, so, let's go talk to them.
There's nobody home.
Damn it. Curses.
The sign
Foiled
says
again.
Adrian Tucker, resident assistant.
Yay, we need to talk to him. We can pull the fire alarm. Sweet.
Looks like a fire alarm.
I don't want to pull it just yet. We'll get to it eventually. I'll display my credentials.
Hi,
I'm with the press.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell with the Village Eye.
Oh, this is about Joanne, isn't it?
You know her?
Well, I am the RA for this floor. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't know everybody. The campus police found her around 5 a.m. this morning.
Can you tell me about her?
Well, alright. But could you leave my name out of it?
Yeah. Reporters are very evasive about that kind of thing. I know from
I
experience.
can't promise anything. That's up to the editor.
Look, I'll level with you. My job here is already on the line, thanks to this mess. I won't say a word unless I have your promise.
I suppose I can give my editor a false name.
That should be fine. What do you want to know?
Who's this Adrian?
So how did you get to be an RA of this floor?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a girl's floor, and you, well...
Aren't?
Yes.
Well, it's like this. Someone at the registrar thought Adrian was a girl's name, so here I am.
None of the girls have complained?
Not yet. They seem to prefer it. This sort of thing happens quite frequently. You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised, actually. But, I don't know, I've only ever known one person called Adrian, and it was also a guy, so... maybe it's an American thing.
Could you tell me about Joanne again?
Well, as I said, I didn't know her socially, but she seemed nice enough. Nobody ever complained about her. She always had friends around her. She never had any trouble, as far as I know. Her suicide came as a total surprise.
Well, let's ask about the suicide.
Can you tell me anything about Joanne?
She jumped off the roof. She died instantly.